Hey everybody, the Massachusetts Prepper here. Today I'm going to be doing a review on the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Now this is the next generation in Spyderco's paramilitary knives, and this features a number of inspiring changes. The revised handle has a thinner profile at the end to improve the ergonomics of the ambidextrous four-way reversible pocket clip. And as you can see, if this is sitting on tip down configuration, this thing virtually disappears in your pocket for right or left-handed. Carrying it in the tip up configuration, you're going to have about an inch of the handle sticking out of your pocket. So if that's a concern for you, just carry it tip down and the knife will virtually disappear in your pocket. Now the blade has a new ergonomic profile with an increased cutting edge, a finger choil right here on the bottom. See if we can get a nice close-up of that and the jimping on that, as well as a nice thumb ramp with some very nice jimping on there as well. Now the implementation of the new ball bearing pivot system generates fluid motion and a more consistent manufacturing tolerances. Now as you notice with this knife, it opens just very fluidly and the blade just drops free. I mean, this thing with just a little flip and you're right back closed. Very, very nice smooth function of the bush and pivot system. The Paramilitary still has a solid, confidence-inspiring compression lock, and this lock does lock up really nice. There's absolutely no up and down play. Very, very little side-to-side play. I mean, you can feel a little bit, but just nothing that's there. And as you can see, I've used this quite a bit, and the centering on the blade is still pretty much right on, and I have put this knife through its paces, but the lockup is very, very solid. Lastly, the size of the lanyard hole, and if we look at the size of the lanyard hole, you have absolutely no problem getting paracord through there. I would dare say doubled up paracord going through there would go right through there with ease. So this does give you many carry options with that lanyard hole of that size and the four-way pocket clip configuration. This all results in more than just changes for the sake of changes. It's a real improvement on an already great knife. The Paramilitary 2 has premium CPM S30V steel, and see if we can focus in on that. Don't know if it's focusing, I can't really tell. And of course it is made in the USA. Now the grind on this blade is a plain grind cutting edge. The handle scales are textured G10 for impressive strength and grip. You'll have no problem holding on to this knife. Just very nice handles. Now the stainless steel liners are skeletonized and they are recessed into the G10 for added strength. This is a pass-through design with pillar construction and torque head screws holding the scales on, and a torque head screw also for adjusting the pivot on your blade. And as you can see, I have mine adjusted where just a little flip of the wrist and it just drops right closed. Now let's get right into the dimensions of this knife. The overall length is 8.28 inches. The blade length is 3.44 inches with a cutting edge of 3.8 inches. The blade thickness is 0.14 inches. The blade material, as I stated earlier, is CPM S30V stainless steel. The blade style is a clip point, and the blade grind is flat. So this thing is really going to bite. The blade finish on this particular one is black, and the edge type is plain. The handle length is 4.81 inches with a handle thickness of 0.46 inches. The handle material, as stated earlier, is G10. The color is black. This is a frame liner that has stainless steel, as you can see, the stainless steel in there, and it is skeletonized to cut down on the weight. The weight is 3.75 ounces, and as stated earlier, this is right-handed, left-handed, tip up, tip down configuration. This is a manual opener, meaning there is no spring assist whatsoever with this knife. Okay, it's smooth, opens real nice, closes real nice. It does have a thumb hole for controlled opening if you don't want to use the flip style method, and it does utilize a compression lock, as you can see right here, and it's a solid lockup. As you can see, it locks right in nice and tight. Nothing flimsy about the lockup on this at all. The brand is Spyderco, the name is Paramilitary 2, and the model number is C81GP2, and the country of origin is the United States. This use is described as best used for tactical purposes. And this is just my short review of the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. In my opinion, everyone, this is a fantastic knife to have in your collection. Now, the price point when I bought this was at $135. Right now, you can pick these up at Blade HQ for $119.95. Can be found on Amazon for $124.95. And sportslane.com has it listed at $121.68. So a number of places to pick this knife up. At the price point, I think you're getting a lot of knife for your money. I have done everything from batoning with this knife to cutting cardboard, opening boxes and everything, and it just holds up really well. Should you baton with a folder? Absolutely not. But I wanted to take and see just how well this knife would hold up, and it held up very, very well, putting it through its paces. So would I recommend this knife to anyone who wants a good folder? Absolutely. While I'm finishing up this video here, I'd like to do a shout out today for a channel that only has 68 subs. They have 5 videos out. It's really a family orientated channel. They do a little bit of hunting, they do quite a bit of fishing, and that's Thunder Mountain Tactical. If you don't know of Thunder Mountain Tactical and you haven't seen their channel or you haven't heard their channel, there's going to be a link down there and an annotation up here. And please go by and check out Thunder Mountain Tactical. You know, just a real good family channel. They really like to get out there and do things together as a family, and even though they've only got 5 videos out and only 68 subs, I think if you give them a look, you'll enjoy the channel. So do me a favor, guys, go by, check them out. If you like their channel, by all means, sub them up, give them a like, share, all that good stuff, and you know, just give them a look-see. Will you survive whatever comes your way? I sure hope so. This is the Massachusetts Prepper saying, take care. He wants us to take a piece of wood